talked to everybody on the tribe except for Liv and this other guy. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, but I've already been offered 2 alliances on day 1. I could either stick with an all-girls alliance or with a majority of 6. Either way, first tribal council, someone's getting blindsided. But depending on who wins tomorrow's tribal, I'm gonna have to decide which alliance to stick with, because I know that's gonna impact the rest of my game.
Okay, so far, it's been alright, but, it's getting kind of confusing because, well, Zoom won't let me in for some particular reason. So let's get into the game. All I know right now is that I'm getting really close with Dawson, and Andre, and Max. I haven't talked to Max today yet, but I have talked to them. I actually talked to all 3 of them today. So that's been going well so far. And yeah, I mean, not too much has worked like this.
Hi, this is my first confessional. We're going into tribal, and my plan is to do 3 votes for Ariana, 2 votes for Darius, 2 votes for Jessica, and 1 vote for Maya. Hopefully that works out. I'm filming this like 1 minute before, so very stressful. As we can see on the clock right now, it's 6, so that means we're going to tribal. Bye.
Okay, I am doing this on a random sidewalk because I've been walking my dog. But yes, so far I think things are going really, really great. I think everyone likes me for the most part. What I'm more nervous about is I started online classes, psych and bio. But what's cool is I can use what I learned in psych for survivor. I don't really know what I can use in bio. I learned that a banana and onion are closely related, but I don't think that will really help. But yeah, like I said, everything's going great. I formed a team with like some girls I was invited to, and then there's also this other group, like a thing happened, it's called, and it sounds like we all have each other's back, so I'm happy about that. I've been also talking to Ethan, and it sounds like we have each other's back, which is great. One thing though is I feel like James, I don't know if he just doesn't talk a lot, but it seems like our conversations are kind of like dying off, and I don't know if that's just because of the way we're just not clicking, or if he's gonna go behind my back. So I don't know what to do. Maybe I could tell him that a banana and onion are closely related, and that might help. But other than that, I don't know, things are going really great. I'm really excited to see where the season goes, so.
Biggest secret in this game right now is that me and Eve probably have the tightest alliance out of anybody. We actually met on a season of Virtual Survivor on another show where I was actually the host and she was a contestant. And we're going into this game pretending to not know each other at all. And we're doing a really good job, and we're probably going to run the whole alliance on the Sase tribe and going forward.
My pre-challenge confessional is I feel really good with my spot on the tribe. I'm aligned with everybody, basically, but Austin and Ethan, and everyone really has agreed that if we lose, Austin's going, because Ethan's just an easy drag. Austin is just, a little sus. Basically, if he didn't really go to the Zooms or didn't participate, he didn't have a good shot, honestly. So, yeah.
Alright, so where I'm at right now, I'm in an alliance of 5. It's the Girls Night Out Alliance. We've got Liv, we've got Eve, we've got Grace, Sienna, and myself. And we're really going to run the show. Right now, I'm allowing Liv to kind of take that leadership role. So when the time comes, I can use her as a meat shield to get myself a little bit further in the game. So if we do make the final 5, people will see her as the biggest threat, take her out in the final 5, leave me in the final 4 with a chance at to winning it all. So that's how I'm playing right now.
Welcome to our first challenge. Tribe Spirit. On the left we have the East Coast and on the right, West Coast. In this challenge, tribe member is given a task in relay format. Once one finishes the task, the next goes, until we have a winner. Let's get started, shall we? Leg 1 requires the curator to take a picture with Fire. Eve and Ariana are first. Eve finishes quick with Ariana right behind, sending Grace and Darius forward to list off their tribe mates in order of last name. Grace finishes in no sweat, and that allows Harland and Liv to send pictures of playing cards in order 1 to 8. They finish up quick and allow Sienna to send a picture of a Survivor classic, Rice. Sienna finishes in seconds, sending Ethan to take a photo in a tree. Meanwhile, Darius struggles to no end with the names, making this a massive blow-up. Ethan is successful, allowing Minty and Reality Austin to complete the final puzzle. Darius is helped by his team since he was nowhere near finishing, and very quickly the West Coast make up time, causing the challenge to be neck and neck in the final puzzle leg. We are now so close. And we have a winner. East Coast. Minty and Austin win it for their tribe. Congrats.
Welcome to Tribal Council West Coast Tribe. How are you guys feeling today?
Great.
Good.
Bad that we lost, but other than that.
So, I mean, let's just get right into it. You guys lost the challenge. Now, this, and it's pretty agreed upon amongst everybody, was largely due to Darius's, you could call it a flop on leg 2, sending a picture of everybody in your tribe ordered by last name. It took almost half an hour for that leg to be completed. The other tribe was on leg 6, the final leg, by the time you guys finished the second leg. Now, you were able to catch up for the most part. The puzzle's hard, and they had much more time with it. Dawson, you participated twice in the challenge. You did great, making do for the rice portion where you had to take a picture with rice, and you found a picture online because you weren't somewhere where you had rice. And then you were working on the puzzle, but it just wasn't enough time. The fact you came back that far was a lot. How do you feel about your tribe or somebody on your tribe in this challenge?
Yeah, I'm just like concerned, and I hope it doesn't happen again. I think that's what everyone's concerned about, that hopefully Darius won't do that again, but we don't know if we can rely on that.
Ariana, is there a way to remedy this happening again? Was this a one-time accident, or is something like this something to look out for in the future of the game and for your tribe?
I honestly think that it's something that we need to take into consideration whenever we're strategizing for the challenges. And honestly, just throughout the whole challenge, I feel like it's something that we need to look out for in the future.
So I just said Dawson had to makeshift rice. Maya, you also had to makeshift cards. You didn't have any playing cards, so you wrote out the numbers 1 through 8 on index cards. Now, we said be creative. We allowed that because actually we had someone do the same thing last season. They went and found Google images of each card 1 through 8, and they took screenshots of it. And so we counted that as well. Sometimes you just don't have the resources you need. Stella, also, who's not here, her task was to jump into a tree and take a picture. She took a little video of her standing in a tree about 5 or 6 feet above the tree. You guys, everyone put their all into it, aside from, and I'm not saying Darius did not put his all into it, but it's pretty stark the difference between who put in quick effort and moved the challenge along and who didn't. How does this resonate with you, Maya?
Yeah, well, it was a little stressful for me because I realized it didn't have playing cards because I thought it was online. So I just made it, and I guess I don't know for sure if Darius put as much work in, but it was a little bit, it was a little bit of a struggle, but hopefully, he'll learn from it and stuff.
Jessica, we're going to move past the challenge today. We know that parts of it could be viewed as a train wreck. And sometimes when 8 people from different walks of life hop onto a virtual game together, there's a lot of kinks you just don't even realize that you got to work out. Aside from that, what are your impressions of this game, this format starting? This is the first official full day. You got your first official challenge, and unfortunately, you're at the first official tribal council.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult with this format because I've never done it before, and I've usually done this on Instagram. So this is kind of new to me, but I'm excited to get into the game.
All right, Andre, so you're here, we're here, someone's going home. I said this last season, I said this season, the 15 losers of this game, and there's one winner. Tonight, the first loser is going to be voted out. That's just how the game works. Do you feel confident with tonight's vote, or are there nerves going into it?
I think there's a little there's a little part of me that's nervous, but overall, I'm pretty confident, and I think the people in our tribe will be able to, talk and make a good decision.
All right. Thank you for that, Andre. Before we move on, do I have any last questions about tonight's tribal council and how it works? Once someone's eliminated, they have to leave all group chats immediately. I will message them with information regarding how getting voted out works and stuff about the season and when it airs and how it airs. So any questions, anybody? All right. At this time, you may send me your votes. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, Dawson. All right. So the votes have been cast. Once the votes are read, that person will be asked to leave tribal council, and all group chats immediately. You will be contacted by me, and you will be thanked, and Bethany will also contact you, although she's not able to be here right now. For this tribal, usually Bethany's going to be here to update the chat for those who can't make it. I'm actually going to be in the Sisifo chat updating it right now. So after I read a vote, you're going to see me type real quick and type that in, just so Stella and Darius are able to see what's going on. Normally, it'll be quick through, and Bethany will be updating. So I apologize for a slight inconvenience. We're going to get through this. There are currently not any hidden immunity idols in play in the game, so those are not an option. At this time, I will read the votes. First vote. Jessica. Second vote. Maya. Third vote. Ariana. That is 1 vote, Jessica, 1 vote, Maya, 1 vote, Ariana. Fourth vote. Darius. Those are 4 separate votes for 4 separate people. Fifth vote. Ariana. That's 2 votes Ariana, 1 vote Darius, 1 vote to Jessica, 1 vote Maya. Sixth vote. Darius. That's 2 votes Ariana, 2 votes Darius, 1 vote Jessica and Maya. Seventh vote. Jessica. That's 2 votes Jessica, 2 votes Darius, 2 votes Ariana, 1 vote Maya, 1 vote left. All right. The 8th and final vote. And the first member of Virtual Survivor eliminated is Ariana. Ariana, thank you so much for playing. In a very, very divided vote, you have been eliminated from the game. Any last words?
I'm impressed, actually. Like, honestly, I love seeing big moves, even if it's against me. I have total respect for that. And, I'll never get mad. So I'm chill.
Well, that's the best type of attitude to have.
Yeah, good job.
As I said, you'll be asked to leave all group chats, and you'll be contacted by Bethany and I, and we're going to thank you for playing. Thank you so much, Ariana. Your attitude is amazing. Your gameplay is amazing. Thank you so much.
Great. Okay, thank you.
Of course. All right, everybody else. I'm going to update the chat real quick. All right. That was a crazy vote. If you guys want to leave and discuss with your partners about what happened, you're very able to do that. But if you have any questions regarding how this game works, since I'm here live in front of you guys, I would be totally happy to answer those questions. I'm going to stop the recording now.
So it's barely day 1, and I've talked to everybody on the tribe except for Liv and this other guy. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, but I've already been offered 2 alliances on day 1. I could either stick with an all-girls alliance or with a majority of 6. Either way, first tribal council, someone's getting blindsided. But depending on who wins tomorrow's tribal, I'm gonna have to decide where to stick, which alliance to stick with, because I know that's gonna impact the rest of my game.